Hey guys, welcome back to Healthy and Delicious. So now we are going to be making, what are we going to make, Lionel?
Black crusted halibut with a ratatouille.
That's right. And I'm going to kind of make it a little bit less French by deconstructing it, so it's a little bit easier.
French people, turn off the TV. It's going to get very, very bad very soon.
But it's going to be quick and easy and delicious. So for ratatouille, I'm kind of still going with the classic vegetables. So we're going to do some squash, I've red heirloom tomatoes, some red onions, some garlic, and then I'm going to do, of course, a little bit herbs de Provence. So it should be delicious.
Voila, so those are all the vegetables you can find in the Provence market.
Exactly.
Zucchini, yellow squash, maybe also a little bit of eggplant could be good on that too.
Oh, that would be nice.
So, yeah.
All right, so what are you going to do with our fish today?
So I'm going to black crust it.
I'll start chopping these.
Here, I have a little bit of black mushroom. That's where I start with. You could use any
nice.
black mushroom. I put them a little bit in the meat grinder earlier or coffee grinder. Anything they can bring and pulverize them in there. And it's also good if you have them left over in the bag.
Okay.
And they're already a little powdery, then you could use that for a crust.
So what kind of dried mushrooms would you recommend people use?
Shiitake, portobello,
okay.
you know, you could find all kinds. And really, it doesn't make that much of a difference at the end.
Okay.
I'm gonna add a little bit of salt right away in there, so I don't have to worry about my salt issue later on. I have a little bit of cayenne here, so cayenne super spicy. And
That's a lot of cayenne. It's gonna be really spicy.
Yes, I am a spicy Frenchman.
Spicy.
And I'm gonna grab a little bit of that sugar that looks all strangey here.
All right, so I have, that's coming from my side, the healthier side. So sugar, you might be thinking, oh, that's not healthy.
Is that the unhealthier side right there? I call it the delicious side. I don't know what you're talking about.
It is delicious. So we're gonna use coconut sugar because it just is a little bit less processed than white sugar. And it has a little bit more minerals and things in it that are good for us, just a little bit. So if you had the choice between white sugar and coconut sugar, I would always go for the coconut sugar.
And that's going to help the crust. It's going to help the crust to get nice and dark. I mix them up together. Salt, black mushroom, cayenne, and your coconut sugar.
Alrighty. So I'm going to get my pan here and start putting my vegetables on.
So you put everything in the oven like this?
Yep. So I have a little bit of zucchini here. So just going to spread these out. This is pretty much, this method is how I roast all my vegetables. And roasting just really brings a lot of flavor. You know, it just kind of caramelizes those vegetables. It's quick, it's easy, it requires one pan. So I really love it. But normally when I roast vegetables, I'll use avocado oil. You know, it's my favorite oil. But I know that in the classic recipe, you always use extra virgin olive oil.
Extra virgin olive oil. So that's where we disagreed.
Yes.
So you think that extra virgin olive oil will lose all the flavor if you put them in the oven?
I think that the flavor still stays, but the problem is if you cook it at too high of a temperature in the oven, it's going to damage the fats that are in the extra virgin olive oil. It's just a little bit more fragile than like an avocado oil. Still good, but I prefer to put it on like salads or drizzle it after.
I'm looking for the flavor right there, and I'm telling you, on a decomposed ratatouille, the only thing that can save that is a good olive oil in this stage.
That's true. So I'm going to use it today. You know, we're going to go. I'm going to go with
you have heirloom tomatoes. I love heirloom tomatoes.
Me too.
My favorite
Such
tomatoes
a good flavor
in the whole entire world.
I know.
I cannot find it. You know, the first time I came in America, I never had one in France before.
Really?
And I could not believe it. How sweet they are.
So good. And I love the colors. You can get the red, the yellow. They even make the greenish black ones. So. All right, so we're going to put a little bit of the herbes de Provence on.
Herb de Provence,
that's
you got it on your side.
That's right.
Oh boy, no, that makes me French
that's
right there.
That's because herbs, you know, they bring out a ton of flavor in our food. You can't really put too much of them.
And
I just like to give it a good sprinkle. Provence?
Yes.
I was like, is this a trick question?
Yes, you know, I have some of those questions. Do you know how to call French fries in France?
The British call them chips, don't they?
We call them fries.
Fries. I heard that was like an American thing, though. Didn't fries initially come from? I know they're called French fries.
No. They are from us. They are from us.
Well, Americans love you for that.
Yep, I know. They almost want to call it freedom fries for a while.
I know. So I put on some salt, and then I'm going to do some freshly cracked black pepper. And then these are going to go into the oven at about 375 for about 15 minutes, just until they're nice and tender.
Whoa.
Oh, I almost forgot.
Olive oil.
Thank you.
Olive oil. Got to save the day.
Yep, we got to get our good oil on there.
And when I say a little bit, I mean a little bit.
That's okay. Olive oil is great for you. We're only cooking it at 375, so it's not too hot. And we can even drizzle some extra on after it's cooked.
Take it before I put butter on it.
We're going to go into the oven.
Okay, I want to warm it up my pan because it's halibut time.
So how are we going to do our halibut?
I have this beautiful filet of halibut over here, and I'm just gonna put the black crust. So a little trick here, put the black crust in the bottom.
Yep. Makes it a little bit easier to
And
coat
then I put my filet on the top, and more black crust on the top. You don't have to do the side. Actually, I don't like to do the side, so you can see the difference of color.
Yeah, that's true. And you know, if you had someone, like I know that kids might, if your kids will eat fish, they might not like the black color. Some kids at home won't. So you could really do the salt and pepper. You could even skip the cayenne, but do the little bit of that brown sugar, will just help it caramelize and make it look really pretty and brown. And that kind of helps with the flavor. So, but this is going to look nice contrast to our ratatouille.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
And now I'm going to use your favorite oil.
That's right. Since we're
little bit
cooking
of
hot,
avocado.
keep our avocado oil.
Because this
Look
oil,
at us working together.
yeah, exactly. You know what? I'm amazed. I'm working with a nutritionist. And,
break his habits.
Flavor still there.
Yeah.
No bad, no bad.
No, it is good.
I can live with that.
It's not too strong, avocado oil. It's pretty mellow. You won't really taste the difference.
That's why I like it. For some stuff that I don't need actually the smell of the oil there, then that's a good oil, I think, to cook with.
I agree.
Okay, the fish.
So you just want a light crust.
Oh, that's the song that I was looking for.
Beautiful.
If you didn't have that song, retract it in the plate. Don't try to do something, then it's not ready yet.
True, because you want it to just immediately start cooking, not like soaking up that oil.
Exactly, yeah. It's very important.
So how long are you going to cook? Are you going to put that in the oven or just do it on the skillet?
No, we just do it on the skillet, a small piece of fish. It doesn't need more than 5 minutes on each side.
Okay.
And the crust is going to help us to get that very nice crunchy finish to it. Let's see, I probably can tell. Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Look at that. And then
Nice
the fish,
black.
so beautiful. I love that halibut because you could see each fillet detaching himself. There was a little bit of that fat in between there. So, how long for your ratatouille?
It's going to be in there for about 15 minutes, so we might be close. Should we check?
Yes, we should check.
All right.
Yeah. Take a look on that ratatouille.
Oh, it actually looks great. So we have our ratatouille coming out. Looks all nice, broken down.
Put them on the table. It's all good. Have a nice white plate.
All right.
I love those tomatoes. When you bake everything in the oven like this, you can recognize each component. It's less soggy. And you know what? I can open up a little bit that garlic there for you. So you could put the garlic without the skin, of course. It tastes better without the skin.
If you just smash those garlic cloves before you put them on, you know, it's really an easy way to add flavor. Roasted garlic is so delicious. And I like it because you don't have to chop it up. Your hands don't have to smell, you know?
That's true.
All right. Just want a nice bed of our vegetables here. Put our fish on top.
Come on, California.
I
Put
know.
some vegetable in that plate.
If it's me, I'd just dump it all on, but presentation, I know you want it to look gorgeous.
I think it will look gorgeous right there.
We'll get that garlic clove right in the front.
Okay.
Okay.
Here's my fish. It looks good.
Beautiful with that black crust.
Right on the top here.
So I feel like it's missing like a little garnish. What are we going to finish it with?
Come on, Michaela, I have even better. I know you're coming from the farmer market and it's his first day, so I have a little bit of edible flowers. Yeah, exactly.
That's so fun. You'd never think of edible flowers.
Well, that's my sensitive side.
Oh, who knew?
I'm just gonna sprinkle on one side of the fish.
Pretty.
So just like if the tree will just naturally, those flowers will fall down from the tree on one side. And look how beautiful that is.
Beautiful.
Right?
All right, shall we try it?
We should sure try it.
Let's try it.
The
herb de Provence.
In my happy dance.
That's good. Those roasted vegetables, the crunch, and the flavor of that crust. It's really flavorful. I like it. All right. I think that does it for today.
Fun.
So much fun. Well, thank you guys so much for watching. It was a pleasure having you, and we'll see you next time.
A new episode will be posted every Tuesday and Thursday. So don't forget to subscribe right below or visit us website at www.hdcooking.tv.